Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. If you're titled, you know what this video is about. We have AEW Redemption. This is a voiceover version of it, but I'll be back on Wednesday to give you guys a dynamite review. But we've seen some crazy things happen on Redemption pay-per-view, and we've seen Will Nightingale become the new world champion in AEW, defeating Tekla in a big time match, and Will Nightingale getting it done and becoming, world champion. We also seen Andrade win his first title in AEW, win a national championship by defeating Mark Davis, in the match, a good match right there. And also we've seen Kenny Omega retain versus Kevin Knight. And after he retained versus Kevin Knight, Ospreay came out there, and Moxley was trying to tell him, say, hey, don't do it like that, trying to tell him to take the kill shot. Remember earlier in the show, he was like, take the kill shot. He said, you get an opportunity to do it, you take the kill shot. And Ospreay almost did it, but he couldn't do it. And he attacked Moxley and took Moxley out. And Kenny Omega basically has seen it a little bit that Ospreay was attempting to do that, and he hit Ospreay with a one-legged angel as well too. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good match between those two going against each other. We have that match set. Most likely the main event of All In, Omega versus Ospreay. Another showdown between the two. And then you look at Mercedes Moné will be facing Will Nightingale for the world title. We'll see what happens. Because I didn't think Will Nightingale was gonna win. At first, one point I thought maybe Tekla would find a way to finesse and retain and stay champion. But Will Nightingale defeated her, and we're gonna see how things happen. We also seen Maya World. It was her birthday as well. Like that, Maya World go out there, handle business, defeat Hikaru Shida, and win the TBS championship. She's been on a good run like that and doing a very good job. Went out there, when she did no Hard Cup tournament, when she got opportunity to get in there, replacing an injured wrestler, get in there and going crazy. And then she's been doing a good job, like that. Pay-per-view matches put up, and now being TBS champion is very good. And I love how AEW always invests in some of their young talent. Like a lot of young talent like that get an opportunity. You see Kevin Knight, young talent who's a TNT champion who fighting in the main event pay-per-view, his first pay-per-view main event. And you look at Maya World, who won the TBS championship tonight too. So it's always very cool to see the young talent. He kind of boosted up. We did see Mike Bailey win that ladder match as well, which kind of give him an opportunity to fight for the international championship. He'll be fighting for that at Grand Slam Mexico, which is on August the 5th, which is not this coming week, but the week after next. So yeah, that's gonna be a good match too. And we've seen Cope and Christian retain versus Pac and Cesaro. I said Cesaro. Claudio. We've seen them retain against them, and we've seen the Young Bucks will be fighting them in a match. It'll be Young Bucks versus Edge and Christian, Cope and Cage, we're gonna call them. You got them going against each other for the first time ever for the World Tag Team Championships. That's gonna be crazy. But hey, that's the match that's set right now. But we never know what could happen. And we know the New Day's a free agent still. We don't know. I think they'd be free agents. I think up until after All In. I think so. Or up to the day, I think, of All In. And most of Machine Guns, they're free agents now too as well. They already served their little release time period thing already. So they'll be, free agents too. So you never know what could happen. And match could just be Young Bucks versus Cope and Christian, or it could be something else. It might be a span to a different type of match. We have to wait and see. But yeah, overall, pretty crazy show. We've seen the Dogs defeat Jake White and Juice Robinson, in that chain match, defeated them. So we've seen that happen. So yeah, pretty good show overall, and seeing everything going on. Redemption, it kind of, it didn't feel like a major pay-per-view. Like how some of the AEW pay-per-views usually feel like Double or Nothing, or like Full Gear, like All In, All Out, Revolution. Revolution is very good too all the time. It didn't feel like a major pay-per-view, but it did feel like kind of reminded me of Dynasty a little bit, where it's like, okay, it's like a pay-per-view, and it's like leading to something a little bit. And we did see some big-time things happen. We've seen Maya World. She lost in the Hard Cup tournament. She redeemed herself, becoming TBS champion. We've seen Will Nightingale, who had to relinquish her TBS championship for injury. She redeemed herself, becoming the world champion. We've seen Andrade, who had many opportunities to win a championship in AEW, just couldn't get it done. And now he redeemed himself by defeating Mark Davis and sticking it to the Don Callis family. So we've seen a lot of different things happen, a lot of different redemption happen on the show. But I think All In is we're going to see a lot of crazy things go on. So it's about to be very crazy, very hectic. And we'll see exactly what happens. But that's all I have for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more content. Let me know down below what you guys think about the pay-per-view. Overall, I give AEW pay-per-view. This one right here, I give this one, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. The Cal Fletcher Bandito match is definitely the best match of the show. That right there was a classic. That was a 5-star classic. Bandito can have a 5-star match with a broomstick. Same thing for Cal Fletcher. So you have both of those individuals who are very creative in the ring, good ring psychology in the ring as well, and just, you know, they go out there and they just leave it all out there. And Bandito fell short, and Cal Fletcher retained. I would not mind seeing them run it back like that. That'd be very good to see. But that was a crazy match. When he did the little frog splash outside the ring to Cal Fletcher, that was crazy like that. Cal Fletcher hitting the brain buster, you know, from the top rope and stuff. It was just crazy. Crazy back and forth match between the two. And yeah, Cal Fletcher been on a very good streak, and Bandito too as well, on pay-per-view matches and big time matches, going out there just giving that main event feel when they step in the ring. So that was very cool to see. But yeah, I give it probably 7.5 out of 10. Pay-per-view, pretty good show like that. Maybe not the best AEW pay-per-view like that, like some of the other ones like that, because the way the style of it was. But overall, still very good show. But we're going to see some crazy, crazy things happening all in. All in about to be crazy. That'll be the end of August. That's going to be a crazy pay-per-view. I'm going to definitely do a live watch party. Watch that live. So be on the lookout for that. But I see you guys when I see you. Peace out.